If you walk by a mirror and you catch a reflection and gasp because you don't recognize the person in the mirror and she looks so much older than you feel, then stick with me for my 5-minute quick facelift that you can do in minutes. Helping women be the best version of themselves has been my passion since the age of 14. I have proven these steps and tips and tricks with hundreds of women and helped them look 10 to 15 years younger in minutes. And now it's your turn. These are really easy steps that can be achieved through a highlighter and contour stick or through selecting a foundation shade that is just a little bit lighter and one that is darker. For my purposes, I love this stick. It's a NYX stick. It's got the highlighter on one end and the contour on the other. I don't always use this, but there are times when I'm feeling that I just need that quick lift. And so these are a couple of the tricks that you can use. First of all, I want to again mention that you have to understand the anatomy of your face. Your face is made in thirds, this way as well as this way. And the very first place that you are going to see a lot of the more advanced aging is in the middle third of your face. So you want to make sure to restrict what you're doing to the outer thirds of the face. This goes for your blush, and it also applies to the contour that we're going to be using. Now I have my makeup mirror right here, so I'm going to be glancing over a little bit just so that I can make sure I'm getting it where I'm telling you to put it. We are going to be really subtle with this because I find when you have a heavy hand, especially on a mature aged face, it's really noticeable when you use these techniques that the makeup artists that are addressing mature skin are telling you to do. Now, I think that what they're doing is addressing the mature skin of the late 40s, early 50s, when it first begins to age. I address ladies who have mature skin that has set in. So you're seeing some drooping, you're seeing heavy lines. And because of that, you need to look more natural, but you can still use some of these techniques. So a very light line on the inside of the nose. You want to sweep up, so you want to give a look that your eyes lifted. So you're going to bring the highlighter up. You're going to do that on both sides. If you would like to sharpen your nose, definitely put a line down the center, but not heavy. And for those who are not experiencing too heavy of sagging here, you can touch it. Now, I don't do this because I have it, but I'll do it to show you. Just a little bit on the outside there. Another thing that will help to lift the eye, which also prevents you from having to put additional powder on for shadow, is to put some up here. Now, the next thing we're going to address is the contour. Be very light-handed with this. I know also that there are powder highlighters and contours you can use, but I always stress to people, use as much cream as you possibly can in order to keep down the impact that powders have in making your skin look dry. So, respecting the outer third, you're going to find where the natural hollow is. You're going to go on the high side of it and just on the outside portion. Don't bring it far. So essentially what happens is your highlighter, your blush, your contour. If you have some widening of the nose, and yes, our nose does continue to grow as we get older, you can, and I do, thin it out here. If you get heavy-handed with it, you're going to begin to look a little strange. You can also put a little bit on the end of the nose. Remember, this is all going to be buffed out. The last place that I like to suggest you put it, but hear this, don't do a heavy line across your jaw because you're seeing aging. What you want to do is take a look at what is happening. I have some jowling starting, so the light hits it right here and right here. On the upper side, not on the underside, I'm going to put just a little touch, because that's it. We're going to start buffing out or bouncing out with whether you're using a brush or a sponge with the light. So just bounce up and down and it will naturally blend. And the same on this side. Blend up. And next, and right here. And next we'll address the shading. And again, buff up. Make sure you're maintaining the upward stroke. Now all of this is being applied after you have put your foundation on and before your powder. And finally, just pounce out and blend it. So go wider than what you put. Now what I'm going to encourage you to do is take your mirror and walk over to a window and take a look at what you've done. If it's really apparent, you have to bounce it out more, especially here, to make sure that you don't have a line, because there's nothing that's going to look stranger on a mature face than some really harsh contour lines. So I want you to comment below with the one thing that you find the hardest to do when you are deciding or doing your highlighting and your contouring. Comment below and let me know. Now, if you haven't watched my video on the top secrets for mature skin, how to get that young, fresh glow, and it will tell you what I did for the base of the foundation to make sure that I maintain my youthful glow, and it gives you a good base, or the step before what you would do with the contouring. If you step back and take a look at yourself now, you will see that your eye naturally is drawn up and you've already gotten a little bit of a lift in your face. Okay, so I have given you a couple of tips and tricks to help you take what you have and make it look like you have an instant mini facelift. But what can you do going forward to prevent the years from setting into your face? Well, I have created a quick reference guide for you. It's called the 5 anti-aging facial massage steps that you can do daily. And this will help you to maintain youth in your skin, healthy muscle tone, healthy skin tone, and address those things. The link for that is in the comments below, so go ahead and grab that. Also, please join my community of like-minded women, mature women, where I give you tips and tricks on makeup and hair, skincare, movement, nutrition, and all things that is going to enhance your longevity and your journey forward. And I do this on TikTok. My handle there is @JanetVW, and that link will also be in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a like and share it out to any of the friends that you have that you think might benefit from the tips that I've provided here. Please comment below with the biggest takeaway that you had from it. And if you have any questions, put them there and I will address them as soon as I can. So make sure to check out these videos, Top Secrets for Mature Skin, how to get that young, fresh glow, and eyeliner for Hooded Downturned Eyes. And the link for this will be in the comments below as well. I look forward to seeing your comments and giving you feedback, and look forward to seeing you in the next video. And until then, please stay safe and be ageless and amazing. For the best lifestyle advice on how to be ageless and amazing and how to live a lifestyle that is filled with purpose and passion, subscribe and follow me, and hit the bell so that you're notified when I drop a new video every week.